What is up, guys? So today we are going to be finally drilling out the diff and putting it back in the car. I'm pretty hyped, but we actually did some work to change this to Joey's car. Put the valve cover on, fuel rail back on. It was pretty fun. I'm trying to get this kid's car ready for the event. Look at that little iPad kid. But yeah, so I just got to drill it out. It's going to be an M14 by 1.5 tap, and then you use a 1.5 half-inch drill bit to actually drill out the hole. So the hole we're going to be drilling out is, let me see if you guys can see this. You kind of can. It's going to be right there. That's the bolt that we're trying to drill out. So basically, you just get a drill with a drill bit, and you just until it's all clear, and then you just tap it, and then you'll have nice new threads and a nice big bolt to put in its place. I'm kind of nervous. I've never done this before, but Joey has multiple times, so we should be fine. But let's hope I don't fuck up the diff that I just bought. So that'd be great. Alrighty, so just to, as a PSA, I guess. So we started off with one of these electrical ones, and I don't know if you can tell, but it doesn't spin that fast. And that's a really not good thing because it causes it to really catch, and then you can't even drill out the hole. So we have to go and get one of our bigger, more powerful drills so it won't catch and we can actually drill the hole. That's probably the biggest thing here. Other than that, just make sure to drill the hole straight, and then when you're tapping it out, just don't put it uneven, if that makes sense, because you don't want uneven threads, because it's the whole thing, and then if you fuck up the threads and you have to drill it out again, then you can't even, it's like a whole thing. But if you do happen to mess up this process, it doesn't make the diff unusable. I mean, technically you could make threads for a thicker bolt, but then the little hole would be kind of thin, so I don't know. But I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's okay. But you can always, Joey's done this, I think, because his got stripped or something. I don't even know what happened to it. But you can just put the bolt through and then put a nut on the other side, but then the bolt bends, so you kind of have to replace it every now and then. That's why I'm trying to just get this in one foul swoop, one blow, so I don't have to do that, but we'll see. I mess things up a lot, so sorry. One more thing. So when you are drilling it and tapping it, make sure to lubricate the drill bit and the tap. It helps a lot. And also, you don't really want to do it dry. Don't use water. You can literally just use any type of lubricant though. So that's probably lotion. I would just use I'm using just gear oil, and it's actually working pretty well. But yeah, just make sure to lubricate it. It makes it better, and you don't have as much to worry about. So that is the end goal. So we got the hole drilled out. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, I got the hole drilled out, so now we just gotta, now all we have to do is just tap the threads, and then we'll put it back in the car, then we'll see how it works. See if it works good, isn't broken. That'd be fresh.
So when you're tapping threads on pretty much anything, the key is to go nice and slow, make sure that it's straight. And then after a couple turns, I like to back it out, kind of make sure the threads are really cut. And you just kind of repeat this process until it's all the way through. The key is to make sure that it's completely straight though.
Also make sure it's lubricated. It helps with the process a lot more. Ours is kind of already lubed up because, we were just drilling it, but always keep it lubed up, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Yeah, the pro did it for me. Thank you, Joey. But you guys can't really see, but there are some beautiful threads in there. So we're just going to clean that up, put it back in my car, and I'm going to put it in the drift car when I get home. That's tight. But I got to help this goober with some stuff real quick. See, we'll see a little update on the E36 right here. Ooh, sexy as hell. Oh god. Oh god. All right. Yeah. So he has to just put in some coil packs and spark plugs, which he pretty much already did. Why did you have to use the 325i spark plug or coil pack?
The reason why I had to use the 325i coil plugs is because the valve cover is now an M50 valve cover. So it's a metal aluminum one. That way I can use it to tap in my catch can. M52 one and M50, same thing with S50 compared to S52. They use different coil plugs or coil packs. So, put in perspective.
God, look at the ass go.
Okay. So this is one off an M52. So if you can see how the holes are aligned, compared to these, this is squared off, so it fits. If I were to put this one in, it has nowhere to go. It's blocked off. This one goes in, get in the hole.
It slides in there, all nice and tidy.
Perfectly.
But yeah, we're trying to get this car back by what? Saturday? Or is it next Saturday or this Saturday?
So this upcoming Saturday.
Yeah, so this upcoming Saturday, because he's got an event on the 9th. I'm trying to drive it. I need to sign up. But I don't know if I have money for tires, so we'll see. But
Being a baby.
yeah, maybe a little
Being
bit.
a baby.
Maybe just a little bit. No, but yeah, I'm just gonna go put the diff in the drift car now, and I'll show you guys what to do when you put a fresh diff in. Don't worry. Alrighty, so got the new diff in. All the bolts are all tight. It's not gonna snap on me, hopefully. So all you got to do now is just top it off with fluid, just in case any leaked out. When I was drilling out the hole, a little bit leaked out because it was upside down, so they don't really like that much. But yeah, so just top it off with fluid. When it's still jacked up, just put it into first and just let it run for like 20-25 minutes. Just kind of warms up the diff and kind of brakes and everything. And then just go take it for a couple drives. I'm probably going to take it for a test drive or two. I might film, I don't know. It's kind of hard to drive this car and film at the same time because it's super bouncy, but we'll see. Other than that, yeah, that's all I got to do. And then this car should be, again, track ready. I know I always say that, but it's true. Working. Hell yeah. Also, when I was driving the car a little bit ago, I noticed every time I put in the clutch, it did this weird clunking sound, and I didn't know what it was from, and I was pretty sure it was my old diff, and let's just say that was definitely the issue, because I was looking at my old diff, and the mating surface of the drivetrain and the diff itself was bent, and I don't know if that contributed to all of it. I don't know. I probably will still hear it every now and then, but that actually might have fixed the issue. I don't know. I was kind of worried about it. I won't lie, but I have diff fluid and grease all over me and in my mouth, so that's always fun. Hi, Chapo. But yeah, so just let it run for like 20 to 25 minutes, and then go take it for a drive on the street and just see how it performs. Alrighty, so just took the car on a test drive. Felt great, actually. The gearing is a lot better than it was, but there always is a but, isn't there? I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of terrified to know, but when I had my car on the jack stands, like running, I looked underneath it just to make sure no like fluid was leaking out of my diff. Something a little bit worse than that was leaking out. I had fuel leaking out somewhere on the bottom. There's a big old puddle of it. I put my finger on it, I smelled it, and I was like, oh, that's gas. So, I don't know. It's not doing it anymore. When I was driving, it wasn't doing it. I was checking my like fuel gauge and stuff, and it wasn't going down or anything. And it was just dripping, so I don't really know what it was. And the car was on jack stands for a while, and it was raining. And I checked all the fuel lines in that area. All of them were dry. I reached my hand on top of the fuel tank just to see if I can feel any cracks. I couldn't feel any, but I don't know. If it keeps leaking, I might have to drop the fuel tank. And that would suck. So, I don't know. But, anyways, I guess that's kind of it for this video. Hopefully I get to do some cooler things to this car. I'm finally going to put the bucket seat in and the steering wheel and my quick disconnect. So, some driver mods to be added in the future. That's probably just going to be in the next video. But other than that, I just need to drive it. I think I'm going to an event, not this weekend, not next weekend, but maybe the weekend after that if there's a good one. And if it's not leaking gas. So, yay. I hope these videos have been helpful to you guys. I don't know how well I am at explaining things. Always like say in the comments if there's anything I can improve on. It helps me just as much as it would help you in future videos. So that would be muy excelente. That'd be very excellent. But yeah, that should be it for this video. Like and subscribe as always, and keep tuning into my dumbass talking into a camera. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.